If your Valentine has a sweet tooth, how about a different kind of candy for this Valentine's Day? Freeze-dried candy has been around since the 50s, offering a sweet treat for our astronauts while in space. More recently, it's becoming a lot more popular here on Earth.
We find a lot of people still that haven't had it yet.
Married for more than 25 years, Christine and Scott Wanta initially wanted a freeze dryer for the veggies left over from their garden.
And then our teenager was like, hey, you can make candy. We're like, what are you talking about?
They started with one machine and a few craft shows.
Well, those 3 craft shows did really, really well.
Scott quit his job and the two were all in.
It was a huge risk that we had to trust each other that we were going to go do this and then really dedicate that time and energy that we knew it was going to take to kick off the business.
Getting some help from the Cooking Connection, a small business helping other small businesses get their start.
What Holly allowed us to do is get our license under her without having to invest in our very own space and all of the utilities and everything that comes along with that.
6 months later, they moved into their own kitchen space.
We were starting to struggle with keeping up on demand for our big events.
Bringing you some of your favorite flavors in a whole new way.
For people that can't have chewy candy anymore, such as kids with braces or people that have permanents in their teeth or crowns, etc., it gives them an opportunity to have some of their favorite candies because we've changed that texture up for them.
Pretty crispy.
More recently, adding even more freeze-dried options.
This summer, we found people were asking, they didn't want their kids to have the candy or they didn't want the candy, so they were asking for healthier options.
Now offering freeze-dried fruit.
Strawberries, pineapples, mangoes, and blueberries.
It's a timely process, ranging from a couple of hours to 16 for the candy, a couple of days for the fruit.
It's not technically freeze-dried with candy. It's more of like a vacuum oven situation. So it heats up the candy, softens a little bit, and then vacuums out all the air and moisture.
Changing the game for some of the classic candy we know and love.
We have a sour gummy worm, and then we're able to do peach rings. We're very proud of our peach rings. They get very large in size, and they have that consistency of like a Cheeto or a Funyun, but everyone can still enjoy that peach ring flavor that they like. Skittles are probably our most popular. Those ones sell the best usually, but we also carry chewy sprees, sweet tarts, saltwater taffy are a really great one that we carry. It literally melts away in your mouth when you take a bite.
They sell their products online or inside the home in Heritage on Plainfield Avenue in Grand Rapids. Now, of course, because of copyright issues, the candy won't be labeled Skittles or Sweet Tarts. Instead, they've created new names for the freeze-dried version of the candy.